Police in San Francisco are looking for someone who blocked a driverless Waymo for minutes and then attacked the person who filmed them doing it. Police released this video showing the incident. The victim in this case was left fighting for their lives. Jose Martinez has the latest on the case.
Take a look at this video shared by SFPD this Tuesday.
Give me something to work with.
Showing a man blocking a Waymo vehicle on the 2300 block of Buchanan Street early in the morning of July 5th. What you don't see is what happened after.
About 10 minutes into it, the person who was taking the videos, the victim in this case, walked up to the person blocking the vehicle and said, "Hey, maybe you should just let the car go." The suspect, who was standing in front of the Waymo vehicle, then lunged at the victim, kind of did a little fake out lunge at him a couple times and caused the victim to fall.
SFPD Inspector Sergeant Brett Granell, who is the lead investigator in this case, says the person shooting that video ended up with a fractured skull and other life-threatening injuries. That victim hasn't been identified, but Sergeant Granell says they were transported to a local hospital. He also tells me they are looking for this suspect. Once again, pay attention to the video. You can see the suspect shouting and blocking the Waymo vehicle, which had an identified passenger inside.
Very clear pictures of his face, and I'm really hoping that somebody will recognize him, whether it's a friend, family, employer, anybody who's seen him.
Sergeant Granell tells me that even though the department has seen an increase in incidents related to Waymo vehicles, they are working together to keep passengers as safe as possible, especially since the service became available to the general public almost 3 weeks ago.
The good thing is that Waymo, all of their vehicles are equipped with cameras, so we've been able to have some pretty good success arresting the people that have been involved in these incidents.
Like in the case of a man who was arrested and charged after he allegedly vandalized more than a dozen Waymo cars in San Francisco last month, prosecutors said. CBS Tech contributor Ian Scher explains that incidents like this might become more common with the rise of autonomous vehicle services.
And what's going to be interesting is seeing how these things expand, right? It's a lot easier to do test cases with a limited number of people. And I know it's not like San Francisco is a small city here, but as these things grow and as the number of people using it grow, we're going to see a lot of different things happening.
That's why Ian says you should be prepared. Waymo has an entire section dedicated to safety. Look at this. If you're riding Waymo and find yourself in a situation like this, you can either call 911 or use the support option on the passenger screen or in your app. And the investigation is ongoing. Officers are telling me they're asking for anyone with information to contact them as soon as possible.